Imagine an entire city, but with a bunch of plants growing onto the buildings. Welcome to another episode of the Backrooms Documentaries, and in this episode I will talk about level 990 of the Backrooms. This level varies in safety in the areas, so without further ado, enjoy this episode. Level 990 of the Backrooms, also known as Overgrown City, has a survival difficulty of class variable, mysterious properties, scarce information, gradual changes in environment. Level 990 is an infinite city with buildings being overgrown with plants, vines, and more. Underneath the level, there is a series of sewer systems. The level is humid, and there is a mist-like fog everywhere. Level 990 has a day-night cycle. The sky is normally blue and turns purplish-black at night. In the alleyways and sewers, the layout is non-Euclidean. Level 990 also has the isolation effect. The buildings look like those seen in reality, including famous ones. However, the buildings have changes to their physical structures, including signs with texts of an unknown language, other architectural differences, and more. Level 990 has an environmental change, as if you travel from one weather area to another. For example, you could be in an area with nice weather, and all of a sudden you take 3 steps, and you end up in a flood. Random objects can appear, ranging from vending machines to straight-up trash. Food, water, and other supplies can still be found, which makes level 990 survivable. There are 2 main areas in level 990, and I will explain the first one right now. This is the first area of level 990, and is generally safer than the other. This area is where most of the entrances and exits reside. People often use the buildings as short camping bases. The weather's effects don't come from the sky in this level, but rather the ground. The buildings are overgrown with plants and everything, and deeper into the buildings, mold and mildew can form. It is unadvised to stay in these buildings for long periods of time because of the microbial growth in the buildings, as they can cause respiratory harm to the body. This area floods less often than the sewer areas, and it's mainly because of the storms, which last from a few hours to a few days. The flooding water can stay there for roughly a week before fully draining down, and it is said that the water can cause a high amount of vegetation, which leads to how the plants overgrowing on the buildings appear. Entities here are rare, but still around. This area is a series of sewer tunnels, and is the most dangerous part of level 990. There is no natural light in this area, and when it rains, it floods just as much as it does in the surface section. The layout is non-Euclidean, and like everywhere else in level 990, it's overgrown with plants, but also fungi as well. Either way, they pose significant hazards. During calm weather, this area is somewhat safe, but during heavy rain or other extreme weather, this area is like a dead zone. Level 990 only has 3 level exclusive entities. The first one is a species called Figures in the Distance. They take the form of pitch-black bodies that hide in random spots everywhere in level 990. They are not hostile physically, but they cause psychological hazards. Next up, there are flood masses. Flood masses are entities that are only rumored to exist, so we don't know if they are actually real. They only come out in rainstorms and in darker areas. We don't conduct any more research about these entities because, again, they only come out in hazardous weather. Finally, there are sewer leeches. They only live in the sewer of level 990, and they are known to attach to anything that moves in the level. They can attach to any part of your body, and this can lead to cuts that were caused by their teeth. Due to the disgusting environment of the sewers, they also carry infections. Therefore, it's recommended to wear thick clothing so the bite doesn't get too deep. To enter level 990, you can find a series of overgrown buildings in level 11. You can also find a door in level 21 labeled 43. This leads to level 990. To exit, you can go into a building that is very clean and not overgrown, and you will enter level 11. You can stay in the sewer section for a while, and you can enter level 34. Finally, you can stay in the sewer for a while during a flood, and before you start losing oxygen, there is a chance that you'll be sent to level 76, although it's not recommended to try. As I said, it has only a chance of happening. In summary, level 990 is a series of buildings overgrown with plants. There is a sewer system with leech beings, and this level has extreme weather. The next episode will explain level -16 of the Backrooms, but until then, I'll see you in the next episode.